Newcastle United are on fire, smashing 4 past Union Saint-Gilloise. So from the scary new front three to a massive Malik Chow monster class. To revealing Woltemade's hidden reaction to being denied taking the penalty kick. We'll also reveal the latest exciting injury updates. As per, join us as we'll break it all down and discuss the 5 things we learned in Union Saint-Gilloise 0 Newcastle United 4.
Let's go!
So the first takeaway from Newcastle's win over Union Saint-Gilloise was the first real glimpse of Eddie Howe's Woltemade Elanga scary front three. Each of them brought something different, and the combination looked both threatening and balanced. On the left, Anthony Gordon delivered his best performance in months, finishing with a 7.7 match rating. Lively, sharp, and fearless, he constantly took on defenders and left them floundering, ending with a match-high 5 successful dribbles. His confidence was clear from the spot as well, converting 2 emphatic penalties, while also sparking the counter-attack that led to the 4th goal. Gordon's numbers summed up his impact. 9 duels won, 5 possession regains, 3 touches in the opposition box, 3 fouls won, 3 shots, 2 on target, and 2 goals. It was a record-breaking evening too, becoming only the 3rd Englishman to score 2 penalties in a Champions League match, and the first Newcastle player since 2004 to net in consecutive European games. And with 3 goals, only Kylian Mbappe and Harry Kane have more in the competition this season.
Double for you in Newcastle's biggest ever Champions League win. Did you enjoy that?
Yeah, very much so. Missed the winning feeling. Had some tough games recently, some heartbreaking moments at the end of the game, so it was good to get back to playing really good football, scoring goals, and another clean sheet. So our defence hasn't been a problem, so that was never a doubt.
Through the middle, Nick Woltemade showed exactly why he was named Newcastle's Player of the Month. The German striker scored his first Champions League goal with a brilliantly taken finish that even deceived the replays. But it was his all-round play that really stood out. He had 42 touches, completed 22 of 24 passes, won 3 duels, earned 2 fouls, and had 3 touches inside the opposition box. His role in the build-up was crucial, particularly in spreading play wide and helping win the second penalty. After scoring in both his first Premier League and Champions League starts for the club, Woltemade has quickly silenced his Bayern critics of his £69 million price tag who called Newcastle foolish for purchasing him. Showing his ruthless striker's instinct, he even wanted to take the second penalty he had helped in winning, but was denied by his teammates. But still, when Gordon converted, he was the first to celebrate, showing his selfless, team-first mentality. On the right, Anthony Elanga capped off the trio with a 7.4 match rating and was directly involved in the first 2 goals. His dangerous cross led to the opener, and he then won the penalty for the second. Always a direct outlet, he drove Newcastle forward relentlessly and provided defensive cover when needed. Statistically, his game was impressive. 2 shots, 1 key pass, 1 big chance created, 1 successful dribble from 3 attempts, 1 penalty won, and 100% of his tackles secured. He also made 1 block, 1 clearance, 1 headed clearance, 6 recoveries, won 5 of 9 ground duels, and drew 3 fouls without conceding any. That balance of attacking drive and defensive work rate earned him the Man of the Match award.
Hi Jordies, Anthony here. Very, very happy with the win, and it's a step in the right direction. Let's keep this going. All focus on Forest on Sunday. Come on, you Jordies.
From the off, this new-look front three looked slick and dangerous, with Gordon and Elanga buzzing off Woltemade's intelligent link-up play. For Newcastle fans, it was the first real sign that this attack could evolve into something truly special in Europe. Then moving on to Mr. Consistent, Sandro Tonali once again underlined his importance in midfield. It was his deflected effort from the edge of the box that effectively put Newcastle in front, before later coming close to making it 5-0 with a well-struck effort that forced a fine save. Beyond his contributions in front of goal, Tonali's influence was felt across the pitch as he ran the game with intensity and control. He was key in maintaining Newcastle's relentless pressure, mopping up loose balls and instantly recycling possession. His sharp thinking in transition created attacking openings, with his initial shot leading to Woltemade's finish. Statistically, Tonali's display reflected just how dominant he was. A 7.7 match rating, 1 assist, 64 out of 89 accurate passes, an 89% completion rate, 1 chance created, 1 big chance created, and 2 shots with 1 on target. He also completed the most passes of any player on the pitch, underlining the extent to which everything went through him. After the game, Eddie Howe was quick to praise his midfielder's complete performance. He was driving with the ball from an attacking sense, driving with the ball through midfield. He looked dynamic, he looked athletic. It was a really good performance from Sandro. Tonali has become Newcastle's heartbeat, dictating tempo and ensuring balance, while also providing moments of attacking spark when needed. Performances like this are exactly why the Italian is regarded as one of Howe's most trusted men. Then the third thing we learned was the Malik Chow monster-class performance. While Newcastle's attacking play caught the eye, the defensive display was just as crucial, and much of that solidity came down to the new German recruit. Chow was sensational on Wednesday evening, delivering a near-flawless showing at the back that underlined why Eddie Howe was so keen to bring him in. His numbers told the story. 2 tackles, 1 block, 2 clearances, 1 headed clearance, 2 interceptions, and 6 recoveries. He was only dribbled past once all night, while winning 2 of his 4 ground duels and all 3 of his aerial battles. On the ball, he was equally composed, completing 40 of his 44 passes, 91% accuracy, from 56 touches. With a 7.2 match rating, it may not have been the headline performance of Gordon or Elanga, but his influence was undeniable, calm, commanding, and quietly dominant. The Toon army have wasted no time in showing their appreciation for their new Champions League hero. Fans chanted Chow's name at full time, with Bruno Guimarães even pushing him toward the travelling supporters so he could take in the ovation. Alongside him, Sven Botman also stepped up with an authoritative performance. The Dutchman earned a 7.3 match rating, registering 4 clearances, 3 interceptions, 2 tackles, and 63 touches. He completed 48 accurate passes at a 94% success rate, hit 2 out of 3 long balls, and won 5 of 6 duels. It was a return to the composed, front-footed defending that made him such a key figure in his debut season. Strong in the face of Union's physical forwards, Botman wasn't just reactive but proactive, stepping in to win the ball and driving Newcastle forward from deep. With Chow and Botman already showing signs of a natural chemistry, Howe looks to have a centre-back pairing that could become one of the best in Europe. Their blend of athleticism, composure, and presence provides the perfect foundation for Newcastle's growing ambitions. And as goals start to flow at the other end, the pieces of Howe's team, and indeed the season, are beginning to click into place. Still, the fact that Union managed 17 shots with 6 on target but failed to score is a testament to one man, Nick Pope. After his costly late error against Arsenal, the England international bounced back in style with a commanding display in Belgium. Union Saint-Gilloise came out aggressively after the break, firing off chance after chance, but Pope stood tall. He produced a series of crucial stops that gave Newcastle the platform to take control of the match and kill it off on the counter. With a massive 8.3 match rating, Pope saved all 6 shots on target he faced, a perfect record on the night. While he wasn't as comfortable in possession as Aaron Ramsdale, completing just 68% of his 22 attempted passes and hitting only 3 of 10 accurate long balls, his shot stopping proved decisive. This was a reminder of Pope's elite reflexes and mental strength, brushing aside the nerves of the Arsenal game to reassert himself as Newcastle's first-choice keeper. Talking about impact, from the bench, Harvey Barnes capped off the night by getting himself on the scoresheet, a reminder of the quality Newcastle can call upon in reserve. But the bigger shout-out goes to Will Osula, who continues to grow into a reliable option for Eddie Howe. Despite playing just 17 minutes, Osula made every touch count. From his 5 touches, he registered 1 assist, completed 100% of his passes, played 1 key pass, and created 1 big chance. It was a cameo full of energy and purpose, applying real pressure on a tiring Union backline, and proving once again that he can influence games even in limited minutes. The 22-year-old's development is becoming a real asset for Newcastle, giving Howe an exciting young striker who is already making tangible contributions in Europe. It was also encouraging to see Lewis Hall back to sharp form. unlucky not to register an assist after some clever play in the box, but Hall demonstrated exactly why Newcastle need him consistently at left back. His ability to combine defensive solidity with attacking intent makes him a key asset in Howe's squad. For 2 matches in succession, Dan Burn has been deployed at left back, just as he was for much of the 2023-24 campaign. However, in the last 18 months, Burn has reportedly added 6 kilograms and has largely been considered a natural centre-half. While Burn was solid against both Arsenal and Union, both sides were able to find success getting in behind him, exposing his lack of pace. He also took up long throw duties, though with limited impact. Long-term, this is unlikely to be a sustainable solution. Burn offers little in terms of attacking threat from left back. While he remains a useful option in emergencies, Lewis Hall, once fully fit, should be Newcastle's first choice down that flank. For now, the club clearly lacks depth in that position, a point Howe will no doubt look to address. Then moving on, a huge relief for Newcastle fans arrived this week regarding Tino Livramento's injury, after he was stretchered off in Sunday's defeat to Arsenal. Initially feared to be a serious knee setback, scans have now confirmed it is not another ACL rupture. According to Sky Sports' Keith Downie, Livramento is expected to be sidelined for 6 to 8 weeks due to a knee ligament injury sustained in contact with William Saliba. Speaking on X, Downie reported, Tino Livramento is facing 6-8 weeks out after injuring his knee ligaments against Arsenal on Sunday. The Newcastle fullback had further scans yesterday, with Newcastle seeking a second opinion. Injury was not sustained on landing. The good news is Livramento hasn't ruptured his ACL again, but he's expected to be out for a 6 to 8 week rehab period, meaning he's set to miss around 10 matches. That time frame means Livramento will miss Newcastle's busy October schedule and much of November, a setback for Howe's plans, but it's far better news than first feared. Howe himself confirmed the prognosis after the game, saying, "From yesterday, meeting with specialists, we think Tino will be roughly around 6 to 8 weeks, which is probably positive from where we were after the game, thinking he might be months. We're probably looking not at this international break, but maybe the next one. He could be back. It's slightly more positive than we were initially fearing." So if all goes to plan, Livramento should return in December, potentially in time for the Tyne and Ware derby and key Champions League fixtures against Bayer Leverkusen, PSV and PSG. While it's still a blow to lose such a dynamic option for a prolonged period, the relief that it will not rule him out for the season, and possibly the World Cup, will be shared by fans and the squad alike. In related injury news, Yoane Wissa continues his recovery after sustaining a knee injury while on international duty with DR Congo. The striker has been doing light training and is expected to step up his program within the next week. Eddie Howe confirmed, saying, "I think we're still on track for where we were, which is after this international break coming up. He hasn't trained on the grass yet, so we haven't seen him as part of any team training. But at the moment, that's still the schedule. We'll wait and see." If all goes to plan, Wissa could be available for the trip to Brighton on October 18th. A welcome boost for Newcastle as the squad balances a grueling domestic and European schedule. Then, in a massive transfer exclusive, if you'd like to know the secret full details about Newcastle being close to signing a Real Madrid star, click the video link on screen now.